Hi everybody, how are you doing? Today is December 6th, 2012. We have an interesting weather pattern that's just about to set in, not here yet, potentially dealing with a very messy storm, and a larger storm even following that as the active weather pattern sets in. Now, let's start off by taking a look at the European model, and what I can actually show you is my graphics even before that, but they're really just going to tell the same story. I don't know why this says Wednesday. This should be seeing Friday. That's rather annoying. By the time we make our way out to Friday, temperatures are going to be in the 50s and 60s for most of the mid-Atlantic. 40s as you make your way a little bit farther north. Saturday, there's more of a temp spread. You end up seeing the 30s farther north, 40s in the middle, 50s south. And then the time we make our way out to Sunday, there'll likely be some 50-degree high temperatures. The lows will be much below that. We're going to be dealing with a messy situation on in through the interior. The low temperatures could even be in the 20s and 30s, unseasonably mild on the east side of the mid-Atlantic. Folks, keep in mind, this is all while a storm is developing. Let's take a look at that storm. You can see by the time we make our way out to early morning of Saturday, we've got some moisture moving through our area. I think we start off Saturday with some rain. That should be pretty much all it is. We would get a break for precipitation late Saturday into the majority of the day on Sunday. What happens later on Sunday is we get a lot of cold air. I'm talking about cold air damming. The high level of the atmosphere is going to be very, very cold. Meanwhile, we've got mid-level warmth up at about 700 millibars coming up from the south and east. That's going to cause warm air in the mid-levels, and we have another layer of cold air directly at the surface. So that, if you were to draw on a, skew T, it would look like, if you were to say the warm air is on this side, the cold air is on this side, and the high levels, your of course, hold on, your warm air is over here, cold air is over here. On the high levels, you're looking at cold air. You got that warm area in the mid-levels, and then you've got that cold air towards the surface. That's what we call a warm nose, and it's actually a classic indicator that there's a threat for significant freezing rain, and that's now become a concern across the interior of New England as we make our way later in the day on Sunday into early on Monday. And you can see how the European model is kind of showing that event. Very drawn out low pressure center, and the moisture feed continues through the day on Monday. The second main event is going to be really a lion, a strong storm moving into the mid-Atlantic, then pushing off the coast. There'll be likely snow measured in inches, maybe even feet on the north and west side. Meanwhile, rain along the I-95 corridor. New England's going to be a mixed bag. We'll have to see how that turns out for Boston, Portland, and Burlington. I think Burlington has a good shot at snow. Portland looks like a mixed bag right now. Boston looks like a good shot that we're just going to deal with rain. As we make our way into the longer range, hold on, you can see that the NAO is sort of, it dips really in the short term, then it comes back up, and it really stays just about steady as a slightly negative NAO, which is a really solid pattern for slower storms, and that's really what we're talking about. From this point on, the NAO is really going to start to drop, and you can already see the effects of a negative NAO, which would be this first storm. This one's kind of going to be, a little farther north and west than you would normally look for a major snow event, but it is just an indicator of the pattern that we are looking at, folks. That's it for now, and have a good day.